Oh wow, it actually was Restream screwing me. Alright, opening Discord, and I'll just make the announcement. Close this, close this, close this, close this, keep this open. Meow, 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 meow. Save, there we go. Yep, 0 drop frames. Nope. No problems at all. No problems at all. That's crazy. Actually insane. I do still need to have my dashboard up on this other side here though. Boop. Top chat, live chat. Let do a Metroid Fusion randomizer? Wouldn't that be nice? Not feeling a Fusion randomizer right now though. I'll be sure to talk more about what we'll be feeling here in a moment. Oh, YouTube is actually telling me stream at a higher bitrate, which is pretty funny because I lowered the bitrate because of Restream to try and make it work. So I'm gonna raise the I'm gonna raise the bitrate. I'll be right. Okay, we should be back. We should be back, I think. Other side here, though. Boop. Bitrate. I'll be right. Babada 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 babada. Babada boosh. Okay, we should be back. We are back. Okay, cool. That probably sounds really weird. Okay, cool. We're back. We're back. Bippity boppity boop. So sorry to all the Twitch viewers and all the people who I didn't get to say hello to. I actually feel so bad about stuff like that when that happens. when we just have a bunch of technical issues and it causes a big problem. It always just makes me feel so sad. However, that's all in the past now, because... Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boy, they call me, and I'm finally back. Finally. And check this out. New microphone. Hey, it's way better than the old one. One, it's directional, which means you probably don't even hear that I'm clapping. No, you definitely do now that I'm looking at it. Been actively throwing myself at Snaillia code recently. Might have seen. Yeah, I've been seeing it. It actually looks incredible. What you've been doing. I've been seeing all the randomizer work. That looks great. Okay. I want to catch up with you guys. I really do. We can talk a little bit, or a lot of bit, because that's what this stream is for. Okay. Let's start off first. I want to thank you, everybody who is still here after all of this time, after so many years and, you know, such like a kind of really slow month or year last year. Let's be honest, it was a very slow year with very large gaps between streams. Very large gaps. I'm going to be talking more about that and the statistics and all of it behind it because it's kind of interesting, and I think that you guys would probably like to know a little bit about what's been going on. We're also going to talk about the big plan of 2024 because there's a lot to talk about, you know? 2024 it's a big year. 2025. Oh my gosh. 2025. Jeez. Yeah, 2025 has big plans. Big plans. I'm talking huge. Hopefully. Trying to adjust the microphone to proper spot here. Give me a second. Because it's been a while since I streamed, as you may have noticed. The new mic, by the way, it's beautiful. It works great. There's a gain switch and everything on this little box over here on the side. It's honestly pretty nice. This old microphone, it's still here. Old digital mic is well, it works well on Windows machines when you have the application for it, but not so well on Linux machines. Especially not booting up, where it could lock up the entire USB hub. So, that was kind of bad. Professional stage mic. I'm very excited about this. We should talk a little bit, though, about last year. I know, it's a new year. Why are we dwelling on the past? Well, because dwelling on the past is important. Well, no. Looking back at the past is important. To recognize the future. Like, and what mistakes do we make? What can we change, right? And I feel like I made a very, very big mistake last year. And that big mistake was not streaming. Honestly. Okay. I should say, right now, I spent approximately 1/8 of all hours last year playing video games. So, I was gaming a lot. Why wasn't I streaming that? I should have been streaming that. Well, some of the times, it's because I'm in VCs with people, and they don't necessarily want to be streamed, or I don't want to stream with those people. Not because they're bad people or anything, but just because, like, I don't want to have to subject them to the content of Xander and all of the stuff that comes with that. But also, just because I was, you know, I go through spats of depression here and there, as you guys already know. I talk about it every once in a while. But those spats were getting more frequent. They were getting more frequent, and my responsibility was going down a lot. And generally, I would use gaming, and especially gaming with friends, as a way to escape from my problems instead of dealing with them. Instead of dealing with any of it. But recently, a lot has changed. I spent a lot of time over the holidays, 1, with friends, as usual, and 2, with family. And my family, at the very least, has a lot of plans that I'm going to be involved in. Make sure to drink up some water. Okay. The big ol' plan right now, though, folks, is a simple one. We're gonna get our lives turned around. All of us have been kind of like shut in, do very little, except my dad. Shut in, do very little, inactive sorts who stay up way too late. And we want to get a more active lifestyle. That means that I'm very likely, once I'm done with a project that I've been working on with a friend of mine, I'm probably going to be very daytimey. No more of these late, super duper late night stuff or anything like that. Starting here in the spring, because I'm going to be doing like some homesteady, gardener, farming, tree planting, animal caretaking sort of stuff. Basically, I'm becoming like I'm going to be helping this family to become more self-sufficient. We're going to come into some economic hard times, and we're going to need, like, the country, I mean, the world even. And so, being able to support ourselves in more ways is just a big thing, right? It's another reason I want to stream, you know? It's because of economic hard times and supporting the household. And so, for now, right? I don't have a lot to do. I'm waiting until spring to have a lot to do. So for now, I have a lot of time to stream, and I want to try and get on like a schedule with this, which is why I'm streaming in the mornings. So full disclosure, I've been up all night. Also full disclosure, I wake up at like 10, 11, midnight, 1 a.m. I'm waking up at ridiculous, like, nocturnalist hours, right? And so here now, I've only been awake for 8 hours. It's no wonder I'm so energetic, right? I've only been awake for 8 hours, right? But my plan is once I'm done with this project that I'm working on, or we can reschedule a bunch of stuff, I'm going to be doing streams in the morning a little bit after I wake up, you know? From like 8 to noon. And now why 8 to noon? What's the significance with an 8 to noon time frame? I think that the significance comes in the people preparing their days, right? People are getting up and preparing their days, or they're getting to work, etc. at that time, right? And it's nice to throw something up on the side that helps you prepare for that, you know? Something where you've got a guy talking, working on something, playing a game, etc. Lots of interesting things, you know? And it just provides like an opportunity to learn something or have a little laugh during that time. And I think that's awesome, you know? I think that's sweet. It's great. It's very cool. It's cool to do. And so that's why early morning, right? That's why, okay, not early morning. Early morning would be I wake up at 5 and I stream at 6 to 10, right? Which is a lot of time as well, but since I plan to wake up at 6 a.m., starting a stream at 8 is very generous. Hell, 7 might even happen. But nevertheless, in the morning. Now, does this mean that evening streams are gone forever? No. We'll see how my schedule transforms over the course of the year. Maybe I'll be back to like an afternoon, like 5 to 9er sort of deal. It really depends on stuff. A lot of stuff depends on it. But I want to work on it, you know? I want to work on the schedule thing. I want to work on streaming more consistently and working with you all to find the right times to stream, you know? And I know that the right time to stream, by all accounts, is whenever I feel the right time is, because, one, the audience that I collect around will form around the time that I stream, because that's just how streamers are. If you stream at a certain time, you'll get the audience of the people who can actually watch you, not the people who can't, right? But I also just feel like a schedule, you know, it's important. It helps a lot. And so, yeah, schedules, right? Schedules are tough to keep, though. They're tough to keep for me because I haven't been keeping a schedule. So I'm going to work hard, or at least try to and work hard to make a schedule happen. I know I've said it 1,000 times in 1,000 ways before, but I mean it. And I mean it every time. So, what makes this different? I guess is the big question. What does make this different? Well, I'm almost 25. I'm starting to feel like the time is going away and I'm not doing anything with it. And it's making me feel bad, you know? And I'm working with people. I'm working with a person at very consistent times. Like, we're very consistently doing the same thing every night in a certain time frame. I'm recording a lot. I'm editing at times. The videos that I plan to make are going to be very similar to the videos that I used to make, in the fact that they're high edit, big personality momento thing, you know, stuff like that, right? Just good stuff. Just good stuff. Now, let's talk about some stats. I like stats. How much do I like stats? I guess I'm take it or leave it on stats every once in a while. Let's bring up display capture. Or let's not bring up display capture. What the heck? What? Why is it not working? I don't understand why. Is there something in the way? Oh, it's inside the group, that's why. There we go. It was inside the group for some reason. Okay. Let's make me a little bit bigger because I'm a little bit small right now. Small Xander. Whoa. Big Xander. Alright, let's pull up some statistics, folks. This is some stuff that I wrote down right before stream that I thought was very interesting. I streamed roughly 60 times last year. Now, 59 times. Here's why it doesn't feel like I streamed 59 times. Or here's why it doesn't feel like I streamed a lot. Let's go a year divided by 59. That's roughly once every 6 days, right? Wrong. Because this is including all of the disconnects and reconnects that we've experienced over that time. Remember the Zelda streams? Remember the Metroid Prime streams? And I'm sure there are other, like Antuar Randomizer, Fusion Randomizer, etc. streams where we would disconnect and then come back like 6 times and Restream would just start a new stream every time. Yeah, that kept happening. It happened with Bo, right? So, in total, we actually streamed in 43 days, which changes the statistic a lot. 365 divided by 43. 8. 1 in every 8 days we streamed. 1 in every 8.4 days we streamed, which means that the average time between streams was over a week. Right? The average time between streams, over a week. But it's not that simple. It's not that simple. And let me bring up this window, but not that window. Let me bring up, instead, this grouping here. Let me bring that up. This grouping here. And what this grouping has in it... Oh, I turned off my backgrounds. Sorry, I'm a little bit new to streaming. It's my first time. This grouping here, or this window here, I should say. This is my YouTube studio dashboard, right? We could go to content, we could go to lives, right? And we get to see something that I think is a little bit interesting. The amount of time between streams. Let's say Missilus, SM11, you know, I was streaming a little bit in November. We had like 4 days, 1 day between streams, and then like a half-month gap, right? Little bit in October, kind of like a nice burst, half-month gap. Go back through October, and then September, yep, you're doing well in September, 20-day gap. And then, you know, like a 15-day gap between September and July. Going back through July. And then that was what, the 20th? Another 18-day gap. Boom. And then we got what? Like, okay, June's looking pretty nice. 5 days, that's pretty reasonable. Another 5 days, another 2, pretty reasonable. 10 days. Or 12 days, you know. Crazy. Crazy. 16 days. Crazy. And then May to March. March, April, May. That's over a month, right? That's like a month and a half gap there. That's terrible. So, what's the point I'm trying to make, right? March, you know, big gaps. The point I'm trying to make is that through all of this time, I would have long 2-week to a month gaps of time where I wasn't streaming at all, where I wasn't doing anything for the people. I was kind of betraying the people, you know? And that feels bad to me. That feels really bad to me. Because I want to provide content. Now, I know I'm not obligated to, but people are literally giving me money every month, you know? Let's say we look at the memberships, right? There are 7 people currently giving me money every month. Valrock, for almost 3 years, almost 3 years, almost 3 years, over 2 years, over a year, 3 years, over 2 years, right? People who've been giving me money for years. And what have I been doing? Taking month-long breaks, taking 2-week-long breaks, you know, doing 43 streams in an entire year, you know? And they've been loyal the whole time. And that just makes me feel like, damn, what am I doing, you know? What am I doing? This right here, this stuff, like, it eats away at you. If you're, you know, you feel like you owe people. And I mean, in a sense, I kind of do owe people. Because they've been helping me out so much. Yo, Sapphire, how you doing? Hope you have a good, hope you have a happy new year. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you. Thank you. But yeah, we've got people... I've got so many people helping me out so much with all of this stuff. Why did my background disappear? Wait, did I forget to cut to... Did I forget to actually cut to having the stuff up? I did. Nobody said anything? Ah. He's a pro, by the way. I'm a pro, by the way. This is what I was talking about. Over here in this. I was talking about this. Talking about all the memberships from, you know, Valrock, Orbital, all that. People who've been giving me money for a while. And I appreciate that so much. And then I was also talking about lives. Live stream. I was also talking about live streams over the past, couple of years and the long gaps between them all. And by the way, like, I think the quality of the stream has went down significantly since I started streaming. And I don't mean, like, resolution, right? But I mean, like, the quality of, like, thumbnail and titles has been, down. The quality of the content itself has been down. The quality of, like, the production value. So, like, the consistency in... Like, the consistency in the content that I'm doing has been down. And, like, honestly, some of these streams shouldn't count. Like, the Archipelago race seeds that I was doing, those should not count towards, like, Xander streamed content, right? Those two shouldn't count. So that would actually lower my average even more, right? Because this was during a big gap. This was, like, during a half-month gap, right? Where I threw in a couple of race practices because I was getting ready to race. We won that race, by the way. I should say. My team won that race. By, like, I don't know, like 20 minutes or something. We did great. Because of the practice. Now, it just feels... It feels bad looking back at some of this stuff and seeing all of the outages that caused, like, large groups of bad content, right? Like, even this stuff feels bad. I'm just gonna delete these, by the way, because that's literally all just 3 selected, more actions, delete forever. Yep, I understand. Yeah, gonna delete those, by the way. Because those are all just, like, technical difficulty streams. I don't want those to be at the start of my year. So, well, you wait, you can leave the screen. Okay, cool. So, what do I plan to do? Well, I mean, first off, I plan to stream very often, very consistently, at roughly the same time every day. Not every day. Okay, every day I stream. But, like, I plan to do it on a schedule. I plan to do it at the same time. And I plan to do content ahead of time, you know? As in, I plan to pick what I'm going to play, like, a week in advance. Say what I'm going to do ahead of time. Like, what are we going to be streaming on this day? Collect feedback from you guys and just try and make things better, you know? I plan to try and pick up video editing. I can't necessarily promise it's going to be, like, videos on this channel or videos that appeal to this audience, but I am working on videos. Actually, I've been editing over the past few days. In my spare time, I've edited an Isaac video, the Binding of Isaac video, that I plan to release over on Xandude, my kind of, like, roguelite and other games channel. Well, I do, like, Metroid stuff and Metroidvanias and randomizer stuff on this one, because I feel like, you know, just kind of two different audiences and 2 different directions that I want to go with stuff. Other than that, I should talk about another kind of problem that we've had. And this is a big one. This is a big problem. And it's a problem that I'm sure some people have been frustrated by. I mean, despite the fact that I apparently can't talk. I don't know what's wrong with my brain, I'll be honest. But Sometimes my brain is just going fog mode and I'm not locked in at all. So, what's this problem, you might be wondering? Problem? Simple. I don't finish playthroughs. Like, okay, let me list off on one hand 5 playthroughs that I didn't finish, right? Bow, Path of the Teal Lotus, unfinished. Pizza Tower, unfinished. UFO 50, unfinished. Sea of Stars, unfinished. And... that's a lot. You know, that's a lot of hold on. Wait, I'm stalling. Give it a second. I'm trying to find a 5th playthrough. No, I finished that. UFO 50 I didn't finish. I beat that game. Fusion, beat that. Okay, I mentioned Bow. I did that. I beat that game in one sitting even. Beat that. Got that. Beat that. Beat that. Beat that. Beat that. Beat that. Beat that. What? There's got to be a 5th game in here somewhere that I didn't beat, right? I'm supposed to be feeling bad about myself right now. I'm supposed to be feeling bad about myself. I mean, didn't beat that, but who cares? Like, I'm going back to 2023? I guess I am. A little bit. Pikmin 4, I beat. Return to Zebus Returns. Beat that. You know, the more I look back at it, the more it's like... yeah, actually, I, like, completed video games. I guess Tears of the Kingdom, but I don't really feel like that game had my attention the way it needed to. I even beat Pokemon Violet, you know? Okay. I'm gonna say 5. I'm gonna say 5 unfinished playthroughs. Oh, you know what? Actually, that one Pokemon Nuzlocke. If anybody even remembers the Pokemon Nuzlocke from back in September of 2022. That's a game. There we go. There's 5. I remember that. I died. Well, if there's any consolation, looking back on it now, I caught you illegally because I used items in the fight. I used potions to keep another Pokemon alive, so you were actually illegal, and then you died to a mechanic that was like that for one generation. The bide mechanic being different in that gen compared to current gen or even in other past gens. It was just weird. Weird timing. Wow. Going back at all and looking at all the stuff I've done a lot, huh? It's crazy that, like, I've done all this stuff and, like, nobody knows or remembers it all. Or, like, nobody knows about this stuff, right? Like, there aren't playthroughs of Cult of the Lamb. There aren't playthroughs of all of these Super Metroid things or all these different streams I've done or there aren't videos edited down to show this stuff off and what was great about these different things, right? And that kind of... wow, that's a bad thumbnail. I remember you having difficulties with Robot Once at All. I only had difficulties with certain parts. And Samus Once Robot, which was horrifying. Horrifying little thing. And I thought it was kind of cool, but definitely horrifying. Yeah, it's just... I have a lot of unfinished business, you know? I have 3 or 4 unfinished playthroughs that I want to go back and finish, And then we have a large bucket list of games that I want to play, right? I want to put myself back in. I want to put myself back into streamer mode, right? I want to do that. Let's go back to presentation mode real quick. Boy. Okay, so let's mark down some things that I want to do. So now we know that approximately 1 in 8 days, approximately 1 in 8.5 days was streamed, which is not a lot for a full-time streamer, right? Approximately, I'm gonna say 39 content streams total. Terrible network and PC issues causing many DCs and problems. Work on stability, right? So we're going to work on stability. We're going to work on consistency. Total. Large half to full month gaps. We're going to work on consistency and unfinished business. Means we're going to work on finishing what we started in terms of playthroughs. And then I just want to say, last year, what was a really cool thing that you remember from last year? What was one of those really big, hype or pog or funny moments that you remember from last year? That, really got you going. Damn, that was awesome. Or, wow, that's tragic, you know? I'm trying to think, right? The Prime 4 reveal, I really didn't do anything there, but I was definitely different from other people. Prime 4 reveal, you can't do this to me. Damn, that was last year. The Prime 4 reveal, that was pretty hype. And exciting, right? And that wasn't real. That was more the reveal than it was me, right? Let's be honest. I'm gonna be honest with us, folks. I'm gonna be honest with us. It was more hype that Prime was revealed than that I did anything there. So I was just there. In parentheses, was just kinda there. Right? I don't remember many clips. Yeah. So that's really it, right? The Prime 4 reveal was the big moment of last year. There weren't other ones. So that's it. I'm going to add some ellipses just for enunciation. So it was a very quiet year. Playthroughs worth mentioning. Let's talk about the playthroughs that were actually worth mentioning. Zelda of Wisdom was definitely worth mentioning, I'd say. It was a fun playthrough. It was fun and inventive playthrough. Very rife with bugs. Very rife with... Let's not say bugs, because that wasn't right. With instability. Zelda of Wisdom was cool. I would say SM11. AM to R missileless was pretty cool. Gato Roboto. That one was pretty defining. You think Bo was, like, the Bo playthrough was defining? I would say so. I would say so. I was definitely above average sequence breaker energy. Gato Roboto sequence breaker man. Aim to our missileless, which I would say was just a overpowered eye candy experience, which is always nice. SM11 Brain Buster. And then other SM hacks, right? In parentheses, we had like Samus once, robot was hell. The fucking asteroid one? Not asteroid one. I mean, I know it's the Starbase contest, but the one where the Chozo threw me. What was that one called? I'm sure that I could definitely just bring it up and look through. Yo, Valrock, thank you. Just got off work. How was work, by the way? Oh, did I not list the ones that I played? Oh, wow. What a crappy guy. Yeah, let's go back and look at this, right? Because we had the first one here, which wasn't very far in. Let's see how much time I spent, like I waste at the beginning of the stream, right? Oh, it just says Super Metroid. What have you missed? A lot of technical issues and just talking about stuff. I'm trying to find what this hack I played was. I can probably find it in my file explorer if I just quickly turn off display capture. Give me a second. Got paid? Nice. Let me find in my... I believe it's in my... It might be in my ROM hacks folder. Starbase. SM. It wasn't isolation. Was it isolation? No, I actually have Symphony of the Light, Isolation, 11, Samus Once Robot, Super Asteroid, I think. Let me bring it back up then. Yo! Yo, Valrock, thank you for the 35-month resub. That's almost 3 years. That is insane. I was just talking earlier about how I haven't been providing enough to the people who have been supporting for so long. Thank you so much. Genuinely, thank you so much. Let's go back to desktop capture, display capture. Cut to that. So we had, I think, Super Asteroid and Isolation was dope. Isolation was pretty, if not a bit buggy. Oh yeah, wasn't Isolation the one where I used Shine Echoes to like sequence break getting power bombs and got screw attack early from Shine Sparking? That, I mean, hey, I think that's... Yeah, verticality. Oh, yeah, yeah. SM verticality. SM star base. SM verticality was really cool. That one was really cool. I also played Ascent last year, actually. I played SM Ascent. Goes crazy. Let's just say that. SM Ascent went crazy, right? So these are worthwhile playthroughs. UFO 50 Barbuda was kind of special a little bit because it was like a cool little micro game, but it was a full-length stream basically. And then I wanted to play more, but then I ended up playing Pilot Quest and that was kind of boring. So Barbuda Game of the Year, it was kind of great. UFO 50 Barbuda, that was pretty nice. It was a one-off stream. I should play more UFO 50 because there's like a billion games on there. I mean, there's 50 games, right? And I played one through to completion. Kind of crazy. Then, outside of UFO 50, what are... Those are the playthroughs worth mentioning because they were awesome. Now, here are unfinished playthroughs that I need to revisit. This is the big list. And I think it has 4 major entries on it. 4 games that I played significantly enough and enjoyed enough that I want to finish them. But various things have made me not continue to do so. And we're going to go in order. We're going to go 4, 3, 2, and then top 1. Okay? In terms of ranking them, I would say number 4, Pizza Tower. Like, it's a milestone game, right? It's a milestone game. So, what's the problem? It appeals to me a lot. It's a fast-paced game. It's got Terratroid? Nah, folks. That's not a stream playthrough. I'll just say that for free. Pizza Tower is number 4 because it's very fast-paced. It's very cool. It makes me pog. But I feel like I could get stuck in the completionist loop a little bit too hard, you know? And that would put me in a world of hurt. They also added another character, which means that I'm even further back than I thought. It's just like, oh, God. Number 3 on the list of games that I absolutely need to revisit, UFO 50. I was just talking about it, right? But UFO 50 is, UFO 50 is a cool little game. There's all sorts of little micro games on it. I want to play them all. Give them like a solid... I want to complete them all, I should say. Like, beat them all. And then see if I go for the like, tippity-top achievement of mastering every single one. Because I think that could be, like, a cool thing if I don't have content for one reason or another, right? Could be, like, a really cool thing to, like, lock in and do and get, like, really skilled at some stuff, you know? Number 2... on the games that I need to revisit. Unfinished playthroughs that I must revisit. Bow, Path of the Teal Lotus. This one, this little Metroidvania right here, very good, very, very fun, and I got very far into it, but unfortunately, I fell into a spat of depressio after instability issue after instability issue made me not want to stream, right? And that tends to happen. I also had lower viewership on Bow than I did on basically any other playthrough that I had played that entire year. Partly because the instability would kill my viewership every single time, but also because it is kind of like an unknown Metroidvania that looks like a Hollow Knight ripoff at the, you know, at like a base level. Now it's so much more than that, if you ask me. I think it's a pretty fun game, but it's visually, not visually, it's just, it didn't lend itself too well to a scrutinizing outlook that people in the Metroidvania scene have right now since Hollow Knight. I wanted to do better. So I want to show it off more. Which one of you is emoting? Which one of you is popping up emotes on the side of the chat? Out yourself now. So I can thank you for the party poppers and hearts. And then number 1. This is the most important playthrough for me to revisit in 2025. Sea of Stars is one of my favorite RPGs of all time. And I haven't even gotten halfway through the game. Right? We may have spent a lot of time playing the game. I was reading out all the lines, I was doing voices, some of them great, some of them kind of cringe. And I recognize my faults. For sure, I recognize my faults. I spent a lot of time playing the little side games, but it was time where I was having fun. I was having a great time. The story is pretty good, and the gameplay is pretty excellent. And after playing The Messenger, I can't wait to catch all these little references and little things, right, that I was like missing back in freaking 2023 before I played The Messenger. And The Messenger is a great game. So Sea of Stars is number 1 on the top 4 list of games to revisit and finish this year. Next category. Let's go over the new games, or rather, the games I most want to play. 2025. Games that I haven't played on stream yet. Either on They Call Me Xander or in the history of my entire life. Let's talk about some games, huh? Games I want to visit. Let's start with Ori and the Blind Forest. I've played this game before. It was a long time ago. It was streamed. It was recorded. But I was ass at content. Very bad. Very bad at content. And I was talking about some messed up stuff. Not messed up as in, like, it would get me canceled. It's just, like, immature stuff, you know? Pony Island, we'll get to that. So Ori and the Blind Forest is on the top of the list. It's one of the games that I most want to visit and play in 2025. What else do I want to visit and play in 2025? Well, I'm glad you didn't ask. Because I'm the one doing the presentation here. What is the next game I want to play most? That's tough. I would say that that's a tough question to answer. I know Ori is on the top of that list. But there are a lot of games that I have, you know? A lot of games that I would love to play. That I would love to enjoy a little bit, you know? So, you threw me a hardball here, Xander. You threw me a hardball. I have to think about this one a little bit. Meanwhile, chat, if any of you can remember my my backlog, throw me some ball here, okay? While I do a little thinking. My brain keeps saying Core Keeper, so I gotta throw Core Keeper on the list. My brain is just telling me go play Core Keeper. I've not played Core Keeper. I want to try Core Keeper. Okay, Core Keeper is off the list. Think of something else now, Xander. There are more Metroidvanias on my list that I'm really interested in. Let's go with Guacamelee franchise. Just add the Guacamelee series to my list. Let's add the Shovel Knight series. Hey, Lucina! We were missing you. How are you today? Shovel Knight series, Guacamelee series, Core Keeper, Ori and the Blind Forest, and Ori 2. Will You Snail? We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to Will You Snail and Pony Island, don't you worry. There's a special category for stuff like that. So this is like games that I really personally want to play, right? That I want to add to the list. Let's open up Steam and look at my library, shall we? We'll also get a like sneak peek at what I've been playing recently. Venom, awesome. Library. I haven't even played that game. That was gifted to me. I forgot I had Slay on here. I guess let's look at Backlog 2024, huh? Stop sorting by hours played. Go alphabetical. No. Played that. So I should remove it. Remove from Backlog. Oh, actually, I'm kind of... No. Yeah, let's add Crosscode onto there, huh? Crosscode, I heard is really good. No. Oh, yeah. ESA. Environmental Station Alpha. Cycron. Cycron will be special, don't worry. Cycron will be special. Fez, no. Okay, already did you. Remove from backlog. Goodbye, Kirby. Greek, the Guacamelee series, Hades, you know, like, there's just a lot of games on here. Wait, Cave Story? Why not Cave Story? Because I played Cave Story. Not on the channel, it's just I guess I skipped it. Did I skip it? Oh, I skipped it. Take one of those and call me in the morning. No, not really. Yeah, sure. Don't know that one. Not really. Nope. No. Damn, I really just added anything. Didn't I? No, maybe. Sure. Subnautica. Let's add Subnautica to the list, huh? Subnautica Let's add... Okay, who dares? I don't even know who sent me a message. Okay, hold on. I'm moving this to the second thing. One unread chat message. Damn it. It was from you, wasn't it? Thank you, Lucina. I didn't realize you had already played Cave Story. Did you enjoy it? Yeah, but I played it on the Wii like forever ago. So it doesn't really count. Because I haven't played it like recently. Subnautica was cool. This needs to get off my list immediately. And off my list. Luna Nights. Let's add Luna Nights. Undertale. No. Okay, cool. So this is like my want list, right? That's my want list. So think of this like Xander's personal wish list. Xander's wish list. Right? Of games that I want to play on the channel. Have ever tried Anton Blast? No. No, I've not. What is that? Games that's my personal wish list. And now, people have been mentioning things. So this is a list of games I am required to play by social law. Rossum bought me Will You Snail to stream the game in like 2022. It's been 3 years. Senso bought me Pony Island in 2023. It's now 2025. Right? Senso and Rossum bought me games specifically to play them on stream, and I haven't. And why? The same reason I haven't played the games on my most wanted list. The reason I haven't finished my playthroughs. The reason so many of these issues have occurred, with consistency mainly, it has been a combination of bad mental and bad technological consistency. Two things that I'm hoping are mostly fixed. The mental part, yeah, it's doing better now. I'm doing things consistently, again, that are helping me out. I've been helping out the family, which makes me feel better. I've been doing consistent recording with a friend, which has helped me feel better and feel like I'm doing something. I'm back into the editing space. And hey, I'm here today to stream. Isn't that crazy? But that's why I haven't been following up on this social law. Now, there is one last category of games that we're going to call this the bill paying. The bill paying games. And this is basically what, in parentheses, what new Metroid ROM hacks came out in 2024 that I didn't play, okay? And 2023. Let's just say it how it is. What new Metroid stuff came out that I haven't done yet? We're going to talk about things like Crocomeyer's Revenge, right? Crocomeyer's Revenge is one. Starbase stuff I didn't do, right? That's pretty important. There's a couple of more hacks that I haven't played. Let's change this to have I not done. I'm sure Lucina in chat can tell me a couple of things that I haven't done. A couple of like ROM hacks and stuff, because Lucina occasionally plays a new ROM hack that comes out and then recommends it and I don't play it, like Crocomeyer's Revenge. So there's Starbase stuff, there's MZMR Plus hacks I owe to the people. Not MZMR Plus. Yeah, MZMR Plus hacks, because that's hack rando. So stuff like Spooky and Spooky 2, right? Have randomizers, and I should definitely add those to my list of games to rando play. Then other than that, right? There's that rando. There's those things. What else, chat? Help me out here. Help me out. I haven't been keeping a solid list. Let me move this over to the side real quick. Did I ever play Spooky 2? I did not. I wanted to. But then I had terrible issues with mental health and technology. My computer wasn't running right. OBS was breaking down. Internet was very, very, very iffy, etc. You know, just bad things were happening and prevented me from being able to play it like I wanted to. Now, I do want to do Spooky 2 rando. And Spooky 1 rando. I want to do both. You know? Those are in the hopper. Spooky and Spooky 2 rando. Are there other MZM or like SM hacks though? That's what I want to know. That's what I gotta know. You know? No? Yeah. Would love to see it. I would absolutely love to play it. I love randomizers, you know? I'm probably gonna have to re-explore Spooky and Spooky 2 a little bit at some point, so that I can actually, like, remember the randomizer, or, like, remember logic for the randomizer, so I don't get stuck in, like, a search hell. But I also know that there are maps that come with the randomizers that can show where the checks are. Not necessarily what you need for them, but where they exist, right? Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. I know Crocomeyer's Revenge is one I haven't played. I know that there was another one or two that came out like last year in the MZM and SM hacking scene that I didn't get to see. I'm sure I could sort by new and then look for high quality stuff on Metconst. Actually, let's do just that. Metroid Construction. Go to Metroid Construction. Let's go to hacks. Let's go by release date. Yeah, Desolation was pretty good. 2023. All right, let's go 2024. Desolation was great. I played Verticality. That was great. SM Search and Destroy? I don't think I've heard of this one. Super Asteroid was great. Symphony of the Light was... yeah, incomplete. Very incomplete. It was a, it was basically like a Starbase contest demo. Isolation, which was neat. Samus Once Robot, like, killed my want to play for a bit. Super Metroid 11 was cool. I didn't play Tour of Italy, actually. So let's add that one. Tour of Italy. And then I didn't play Silux Crusade at all. I didn't play Seraph Invasion. That's a 6. I didn't play Axiom. Did I play Axiom? Was Axiom the one I played? No. I decidedly didn't play Axiom. I decidedly have not played Axiom yet. And then Galactic Marine was the last one here that's... oh. Oh, crap. Oh, wow. It's a Federation guy. Okay. I'm gonna have to try this one out then. Galactic Marine. And then was Juicy Mission actually good? I played Distress Call, by the way. This one was interesting to me. Metroid 2 Fight Akuma. Junkoid, Crocomyre's Last Stand. Juicy Mission Light. Juicy Mission. Apparently it was really good. Okay. Juicy Mission. Go ahead and add that one to the list. I should probably play some ones that aren't, like, necessarily very highly rated, just so that I can feel more in tune with the hacking scene, you know? Really understand what some of, like, the lower rated ones are, right? Because if I only play stuff that's, like, high rated, I'm not going to understand anything. I mean, I'll understand what good stuff looks like. Salt Mission? April Fools. I see. I played Desolation. That was pretty awesome back in 2023. Super Minitroid didn't play. Another Legend, Familiar. Eternal BS, Speedrun Race. Oh, I see. Subversion was insane back in 2022. Other Rotation. Alliance? Oh, I see. Okay, I might add one to the list, right? Right, we're just basically making like a big list of hacks. What is Super Metroid CRE? Oh, it looks kind of neat. Wait, what does CRE stand for? CRE graphics are the graphics used in every area? Oh, so any graphic that's like... Okay, CRE, that's just like general, like shared tiles. Okay, I'll have to play this one. SMCRE. Should play that. Cryogenesis. Okay. Wait, Cryogenesis, I've watched this one. I wouldn't be bringing anything to the field that wasn't already brought to the field by playing it, probably. New Zero Mission. What the hell? New Zero Mission and Hotlands. I haven't played these either. Okay, this looks cool. What? Okay, well. There's Ceres again, so now I have to play New Zero Mission. And then Hotlands. Oh, this is another one from the Oats and Goats contest, right? Okay, I watched this one as well, so... Not to say I don't need to play it, but I watched that one. Biohazard, I heard this one. Oh, Super Duper Metroid was so good, dude. It was so good. Now I'm kind of going back a little bit far. Operation Execution. Spooky Mission 2, definitely played. Talon 4 Tours, Fentrana Frolics. Oh, I see. Continuation of. So there's other ones to play first. Metroid Fusion Special Edition. I heard this one's pretty good. Using sequence-breaking fusion as its base that focuses on giving a facelift to the visuals, alongside many gameplay tweaks and room changes. Oh, this is just Fusion Plus? Okay. So... Fusion Special Edition. Cool. Yeah, I'm down to try that. Uptroid down. Ooh. Super Metroid SCM. Wait, did I already? Short charges. No thank you. Why Faster? Oh, right, the Why Faster series. I need to try in general. Why Faster in general. Yeah, there's... What is polarity? Ooh. Alright, well, I'll have to try polarity. Did I forget? I did. Polarity, that's cool. Temple of the Winds was one that I heard was really good. I mean, I'm going back. Samus versus Carrot X. Oh, NES hack. Oh, ooh. I shouldn't look down on that. On it just because it's an NES hack. What the? What in the heck? Temple of the Winds. Let's add, because it's being suggested, Metroid Mission 2. We're just adding to the content. Add to the content. That's all you gotta do. Doomtroid. AMNR, NES Mission. Mintroid. Super Metroid YPX. Alright, well, add YPX. YPX to the list. I'm gonna be playing a lot of Super Metroid this year, it looks like. Super Metroid Pit of 100 Trials. Inspired by the dungeons of the same name from Paper Mario, presents Super Metroid Pit of 100 Trials. Challenge yourself to the test of endurance and skill. Venture through 100 rooms of the abyss, defeating enemies and slowly gaining power-ups along the way to aid you in your quest. Careful though, you can only move through each room once, and they get more challenging as you go along. Can you beat Ridley at the end of room 100 and claim victory? That sounds incredible! Yes, I can! Absolutely beat 100 Trials. Pit of 100 Trials. I could absolutely beat a Pit of 100 Trials. I mean, I did second quest on Subversion. I could beat a Pit of 100 Trials. Sequence breaking fusion. Recovery mission. An Alex Man hack. You should play Space Elevator. What is Space Elevator? Let's find Space Elevator. Space Elevator. Space Ellie, a Metroid Zero Mission Desert Bus experience? Or Adam, please. Is it Space Ella? All right, we could consider Space Elevator. We could consider Space Elevator. All right, I've got a long list of hacks I've been looking through. Now, Talon 4 Tours, Shozo Ruins Rumble, Metroid, The Blue Plague, Ascent I played. What the heck? I've only played 5 out of 5 hacks. Kaizo Possible. Freeze Flame. Oh no. Redux. I've not played Redux. Redux. Always exciting to play a little bit of Redux. Boom. Because I haven't played it before. Sub-Zero. I played that one, I think. Recovery Mission, Y Faster series, Sequence Breaking Fusion. Ascent I already played. I think we'll go back to page 5 and then we're done. Project ZM. Project ZM is a work-in-progress vanilla plus hack for the North American. It's designed to fix errors and add new gameplay routes, tricks, and mechanics. Oh, okay. It's like ZM Plus. Yo, Pyro! How you do? Every time I get tripped up, Pyro of Mr. E. Hello. How you doing, friend? It's been a while. How's the wife? How's the kid? How's life? How you doing? RTZ, one of the best hacks I've ever played of ZM. It's just in my top list. Symphony of Soap. Metroid HD Custom Edition 2.1.2. Wait. Oh yeah, this one. That I kinda didn't like looking at. Always tired. I bet. Average 3 hours of sleep. I bet, man, I bet. It's tough out there. It's tough. Okay, I'm done looking at hacks. We're done looking at hacks, guys. Because I have a long list of hacks I've seen now. I was supposed to have up this screen the whole time that I was looking at hacks, by the way. I made another little mistake. So you guys missed the gag. You guys missed the little gag where after I typed in space elevator and added it to the list, I added remove after stream please and said nothing. It was supposed to be on stream for everybody to see, but it wasn't there, so now I'm calling attention to it because it was really funny to me. I won't be streaming space elevator, but I sure will download it. Or we do a space elevator charity live stream. That would be funny, actually. Anyway, that's enough Metroid construction. These are the bills paying games, so it's just oops all Metroid. We'll be sure to add more Metroid stuff to that. I'm sure there's something cool AM2R could come out in 2025. Who knows, maybe. So, recap for everybody who wasn't here and everybody who is here. I streamed approximately 1 in every 8.5 days last year, which meant that there was on average over a week between each stream. The largest gaps was a month and a half, with frequent gaps being 2 weeks or more. The network and PC issues caused a lot of stability problems that overinflated the amount of streams it looks like we had. We had 39 content streams and what looks like 57 streams in total due to terrible connection issues. We didn't finish a lot of playthroughs last year due to these issues, and these issues made my my mental state go down. I was like, why should I stream if everything is going to be broken all the time, you know? 2024 didn't have a lot of great POG moments like the previous years did. I specifically remember 2023 and 2022 being amazing years with lots of cool moments in them. 2024 had like the Prime 4 reveal where I was just kind of there. And that's like it. I did get the world record back in Metroid The Threat Never Ends against Kelly Crystal, the creator of the game, which was a nice little moment last year. But it didn't last very long. People get busy again, you know? Last year's worth mentioning playthroughs, these are the ones that could get, like, YouTube videos, for instance. Zelda of Wisdom was a very fun game. Sure, the streams were marred by instability, as were a lot of streams, but the playthrough was fun. I did a lot of stuff that I think was a bit inventive. People kept telling me, wow, I didn't do that thing that way. I thought it was awesome. SM11 broke my brain the first time I saw it, and then I remember spending a lot of time looking for like an Easter egg ending, trying to Crystal Flash, but apparently it just didn't work. Missileless was a very fun little power trip for that one stream that it was. I'm very glad that I played that. It was very fun. Gato Roboto was very fun. It was a cool playthrough. Bo, Path of the Teal Lotus, great game. I think that it's hurt a little bit by being a little too similar to Hollow Knight, and people are very, people have been very, like, critical, like, overly critical of games that have Hollow Knight-like mechanics, like bouncing off of enemies or dashing in the air recently. And over the past few years, you know, people are waiting for Silk Song, and every time they get something that scratches that Hollow Knight itch, they get angry about it. SM Starbase Contest was pretty cool for what I did play. I didn't end up playing some things, and I didn't end up voting in the Starbase Contest at all. Again, just issues, personal life, a lot of stuff was happening. It's just how it is. SM Verticality was very cool. I enjoyed what it added to the table a lot. The creator even joined the thing and was like, everybody's trying to cheese my puzzles, and I'm like, can you really blame us? The music was interesting there too. I played Super Metroid Ascent last year. It was awesome. And I tried out UFO 50 playing Barbuda, and that was honestly a pretty refreshing experience. I would say that those were some of the best streams from last year. And I wouldn't say that any of those streams even rank in my top 20. So, I had 4 unfinished playthroughs that I need to revisit, personally. Those being Pizza Tower, UFO 50, Bo, Path of the Teal Lotus, and Sea of Stars. I need to complete those games. Personally, I would feel bad if I didn't. And then my 2025 gaming wish list, I want to play both of the Ori games, Core Keeper, the Guacamelee series, the Shovel Knight series, Crosscodes, Environmental Station Alpha, Cycron, Subnautica, Touhou Luna Nights, and Undertale, because I've heard that those are all amazing games, and obviously Undertale exists too. And then I have 2 social law required games that I've been putting off for way too long. Sometimes, I mean, for both of these cases, multiple years as of like 8 days ago. Rossum bought me Will You Snail, which is like a rage game that tries to predict where you are going and kill you and talk shit, which I think is funny. Bought me that in like 2022. So it's been a while. And he bought it specifically so I could play it on stream. And then Senso did a similar thing with Pony Island, like 2023 or early 2024 or something like that. I think it was Christmas 2023 or something. And so I've put that off for the same reasons I put a lot of things off, including finishing series. Just like bad mental, bad stability issues, etc. So those are on the list. And then there is a crap ton of Metroid hacks, randomizers, etc. that'll help pay the bills, because like I need money to improve the stream. So that is the 2025 plan right there. Is we are going to be finishing playthroughs that we didn't finish. We are going to be streaming lots of Metroid and lots of games. We are going to try to do it on a weekly schedule. We're going to be doing it from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Central Time, US, pretty much every single week. And we're going to be doing it multiple times a week, obviously. I'll skip for holidays, and I probably skip Friday because of stuff. But then I'll be back on Saturday morning, so don't you worry about that. Oh, yeah. And one more thing, chat. One more thing, and it requires me to tell this music to shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. That was a little insensitive. That was a little insensitive. However, it's been a long time, chatters. It's been years about it. There was something that I used to do back in the beginning. Back when Speedrunner versus Hunter was the thing that made me popular. Back when I was streaming very often, very consistently, streaming a lot of things. Something that I used to do with the people and not just for them. Community Saturdays. That is right. Because I am able to get up and I'm doing D&D on Friday nights now, that means that I am up in time for Saturday mornings and afternoons. The return of Community Saturdays starting probably this Saturday, if I had to guess. Now, there is one little caveat, and that's that I have to figure out how to get hosting to work for AM2R on my new internet setup. I don't have firewall access just yet. I need to talk about that with my dad since I am paying for the internet portion of it pretty much every single month. I should have firewall access. And so, because of that, I've got to figure out how to host. But once I can host with people, the Community Saturdays will return. What does that mean for us? What does that mean we're going to do? Multi-Troid AM2R stuff sounds pretty fun, not going to lie. You know what else sounds kind of fun? The Mario and Luigi game. That sounds pretty fun. Jackbox sounds pretty fun. And I'm certain, absolutely certain, that there will be other games online that I can play with you guys. Now, some Community Saturdays may include tournament stuff. Yo, what's up, Nee? Wait. You trying to bait me with that name? You trying to bait me with that name? Yo, Glitzy! Long time no see! Happy New Year's. Thank you so much. Thank you. This Nee person, what are you trying to do to me? What are you trying to get me in trouble? You trying to get other people in trouble with that name? What you trying to do? Yeah, you're getting your attention. Yeah, look at that guy in chat. Everybody look at that guy in chat. Look at that guy in chat right there. Put your eyes on that. Okay, bro. Bro, I'm gonna have to ask you to tone it down, okay? I'm gonna have to ask you to tone it down. Community Saturday, I'm so excited. So am I, bro. So am I, folks. There's gotta be plenty of community games that we can do. You know, it's a good thing that I read before I talk now. You would have caught me in 2017. You would have got my ass. But not in 2025. Not in 2025. I don't know how you didn't fall for it. Because maybe it's because this name is spaced out. Well, I didn't fall for it because I know what I'm doing. And also because I shorten people's names on purpose, so I don't have to say the whole thing. But damn, can I interest you in perhaps removing yourself from the premises until you have changed your account's name, please? Respectfully, I'm going to ask you to walk out while you're still in relatively good graces with the community until you've changed your account name, all right? Thank you. I will use another account. It better not. You better not. You better not do something worse. Better not be worse. If it is, I'll ban both accounts. I'll ban them both. Okay? Anyway. That's right. Community Saturdays. Frequent streams. 8 to 12. Multiple times a week. I'm going to get the schedule ironed out, okay? I'm going to get the schedule ironed out, but just know that starting at the very next stream, we are going to be mad gaming. And I want to work a little bit on the look of everything, you know? This whole streaming setup here, it looks decent, but I think it could look a little bit more pro, you know? I think I could work a little bit on overlays, on stream starting and stream ending screens. I think I could just work on a lot of stuff, you know? And honestly, I could work on soundtrack stuff. I could work on getting back my my soundboard into complete and working order. There's a lot that could be done and that I want to do, right? To really bring it back to 2022 streaming, to 2023 streaming. Not 2024, not late 2023. I want to bring it back to the golden times when streams were great. I want to improve the experience. I do. I want to make it great for you guys. With that being said, chat, any questions? Any questions, any suggestions, anything like that? Let me know. It's been a great little moment here, you know? Glad to see 0 dropped frames, by the way. I don't know what's wrong with Restream.com right now, but they messed something up big on the connection end, and it was not working out for me. Ooh. What is the capital of Ecuador? I don't know. Why would I know that? Suggestion, Pony Island? Brother, you already know that it's on the social responsibilities list. What do you think about the situation in Azerbaijan? Is it perhaps crazy? I don't even know what that is. I'm not that worldly. I don't know what Azerbaijan is. Let me look this up. Let me look this up on stream. At this point, it's just a gag to you. Yeah, reading, okay, that's CNN. I don't want to hear from them. Oh. Yeah, I would say that Azerbaijani anger over plane crash grows in deepening schism with Russia. I would say that. So would the New York Times, but I would say that. I would say that the Azerbaijan situation is crazy. I would say that. I would say that the situation is nuts. I would say it's a little, you know, honestly, it's sticking with the times, I'll say. Sticking with the times. The times are 3 fries short of a Happy Meal, that's for sure. Delicioso. Okay. I should note one thing. I do want to do, like, returning topics, right? Stuff that we used to do, but haven't done in a while. Like, the comeback of randomizers. Randomizers are awesome, you know. I also want to try having fighting game nights of some kind. I want to try having fighting game nights on the stream. I need to get a good group of folks together to do fighting games with. But once I have like a good FG group to do fighting game stuff with, I want to do fighting game nights. Because it's funny. And I feel like I miss a lot of the funny situations. I miss clipping them, right? Because I usually just clip the cool combos and stuff, but then I miss some stuff. Smash Bros? Well, that depends if a new Smash Bros game ever comes out again, you know? Lethal League. Lethal League? Ooh, Lethal League could be kind of sick if it has online. If it has, like, online play, it could be kind of sick. If I have to do remote play with people, I'm gonna knock crowbars into people's knees, just on principle, right? But yeah, I want to do co-op-y stuff with people as well. I mean, you're gonna see that my outlook on streaming and content is changing. And what I want to do with it all, right? You're gonna see it's changing a lot. We're gonna have a different way of thinking about things for a little bit. I don't want to promise anything else, because I've already promised a schedule and community Saturdays and streaming a lot of different things. You know, I've promised a lot of stuff, so I don't want to make any more promises because I don't know if I can keep them all. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if I can keep all of my promises, folks. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something, that's for sure. Also, we need to update our freaking OST, because we've been listening to the same, like, 20 songs for years now. We gotta update the background music a little bit. I shouldn't say OST. The BGM, because none of the stuff that I have been playing is original to this stream at all. But we gotta get new background music in here, because it's been a fairly limited list, I would say, of BGM. Alright. If there aren't any further questions, suggestions, etc., then... well, I mean, it's about 11. I have another hour left to stream if I wanted to. Or I could cut it short. I could. I don't really have anything else to talk about, except we could catch up a little, chat. Let's catch up a little. Let's catch up. Which means I'm going to sit back in a chillax position here. We're going to sit back and chill a little bit. Chat room, my friends. Hey. How was your Christmas? Yeah. How was your Christmas, y'all? I had an excellent Christmas this time around. It was very fun. I got to record all of the present opening and stuff. Hang out, catch up with relatives, and get them more included into life. You know, got to talk with my grandpa again. Got to pull money out of Christmas cards and put them in my wallet, which was fun. I need to honestly connect with my my other relatives a little bit more, because none of them seem to know what to get me for Christmas. They're just like, all right, how about cash? And I'm like, cash? Okay, I can do stuff with cash. But it doesn't feel as personal, you know? And, like, I know it's a little risky going for, like, what kind of gift do you get for a 24-year-old basement gamer, right? I just feel like it's kind of a personal failing that... It's a personal failing that I haven't being connected enough with my family for them to really know what I'm about, you know? I feel like if they, and they probably are like, I feel bad that I don't know what to get this guy, you know? So I need to be more upfront with what I'm thinking, right? But like, what does Xander want, you know? What's he about? What's he interested in, you know? Because the rest of the family, they got some good stuff, you know? And I'm not saying I'm jealous. I'm definitely not jealous. I'm happy for them, you know? I just feel like it's a personal failing. However, one thing I won't say feels like a personal failing. People were mad laughing. They were cracking up at some of the jokes I was telling up there. I couldn't repeat any of the jokes because I don't remember them. They're very off the cuff, you know? Like, I pulled them right off and it's like, here, have this joke, you know? And they're, what's this joke? Whoa. And then they get sprayed with this gas and they're like, and they fucking like start coughing up stuff and they're like, tears rolling down their eyes from how much they're laughing, and they fall on the ground and they're like, you know? They're just absolutely, they're laughing up a storm. They're having a great time, you know? So I've been killing it out there. I've been killing it with the jokes and with the sense of humor, you know? I've been going nuts on pistachios, let me tell you. Sorry to anybody who has a nut allergy, by the way. One or the other. That's gotta suck. But I've been having pistachios and cashews, and mixed nuts. But pistachios and cashews, those are my favorites. They're so good. They're so good, you know? You gotta have some pistachios whenever you're, you know, whenever you're doing the Christmas festivities. But pistachios are expensive. It's like $5 for like a pound of them. And I'm like, valid, the price is a lot, but also your money doesn't go with you when you die. Enjoy the holidays a little bit. Have some pistachios. Granted, if you have a nut allergy or you're allergic to pistachios, then don't. But I love them. They're great. They're awesome. We also had so much. We had cookies. There were snickerdoodles. There were meringues of various flavors. Very delicious, I might add. We had cheese and crackers. It's very good. Lethal League Blaze. I'd have to have money to buy Lethal League Blaze. I have money. I just need to have, like, online money. You know? Because I haven't been able to get to a bank in a while. I got a lot of cash in my wallet. I haven't been able to get to an ATM. Now, do I need to get an ATM to put the cash in the bank? Yes! Yes, pretty much exclusively, yes. Or to my bank, but my bank is a 45-minute drive away because we moved since I got the bank in the account. By the way, I got the login information for my bank account, so I'm actually able to like keep up with my finances again. I need to pull more money off the BMAC, but once that's done, I'll be good. Be very good. I gotta wonder, like, what is the next stream improvement that I could pay for? Like, what's the next thing I could buy that would improve the stream, chat? What do you guys think? I think the microphone was a big improvement, personally. I'm a big fan of this thing. I've got a couple of good controllers working now, alongside my keyboard. I've got a little deck on the side. Audio control is very good. Maybe it's time for a new camera? Could be time for a new camera. Or a pop filter for this thing. Pop filter? That might be it. Either way, I need to get some other stream improvement stuff. Or maybe I start doing art commissions. And start getting like, you know, channel art. Custom made for the channel. What if I bought you Lethal League Blaze? Then I would own Lethal League Blaze. That's like the cause and effect, right? Like you buy me the game and then I own it. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I'm not sure, but I think that makes sense. Now, the other effect. What if I owned Lethal League Blaze after you bought it for me? I could probably stand to play the video game, I guess. I might even be persuaded to do so, you know? One might even say I would be required to do so by social law. Now, that doesn't mean buy me a Steam game so I play games with you. I'm not always going to do that for every single person. Part of the reason my Steam profile is private is so that you can't do that. Because I don't want people to just buy me a game and then, like, say, I bought you this game, now you have to play it on stream. It's like, ask me first, please. Because I can never guarantee that, folks. I can never guarantee that. It's like, please, I really want you to play freaking Honey Pop Island Adventure. It's like, I'm not playing Honey Pop Island Adventure on stream, I'm gonna be honest. But bro, you don't understand. You don't understand. I need to see what you think of my favorite waifu. Okay, send me a wiki page, asshole. Okay. If you won't do Honey Pop, then at least do Nekopara. No, brother. Get into gardening. Grow some plants or something. Come on, man. It's ridiculous. But yeah, that was, please play Bad Rats. This is the 4th time I've gifted it to you. I already have Bad Rats in my Steam library. I already have that game. I don't want it. No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to play Bad Rats. I mean, I could probably play it with my current computer. It'd probably work, but I don't wanna. It's scary. Rats are scary, man. I don't like rats. They make me crazy. What the Sigma? My god. Oh yeah, New Year's was awesome too, guys. Come on, New Year's. New Year's was pretty sick. We got and put together a multiple game table that has foosball, table tennis, billiards, otherwise known as pool by some other folks, slide hockey, as well as there's a little bowling board on the back, so you can do like bowling with people. There's a chess board, and then there's like dice that came with it and a card game. It's like, I think you can shoot craps, honestly. I think that genuinely we got like a little like foosball casino table, and it's been so much fun to play with the family. It actually has. I've been shooting them. I've been shooting with fucking billiards. I've been going like, gah. It's not how you do it. It's more like this, gah. You know. Gah. And you know, sometimes I add a little spin to the ball. It's mini billiards with regular size cues, which is a little much because like it's hard to get a good spin and a good angle on such small balls, especially with such a large shaft and such small balls. It's very hard to get the balls knocked together and get all that shit into the hole properly the way that one would want to, you know? It's difficult to find the hole sometimes. Damn, I haven't played pool in years? Bro, you gotta again. It's so fun. I actually really like pool and billiards. I've been playing 8-ball. I've been playing billiards. I've not been playing 9-ball. There are so many different like little rules and stuff that you can add, like house rules and stuff. It's cool. We also got like a a 1-versus-1 version of Exploding Kittens? I haven't played that game at all, so I don't know what it's about, but apparently it's crazy. There's a Monopoly game. We have Unfair Uno. We have a lot of stuff to do. And we've been playing Dungeons and Dragons, which I know. Nerd, D&D, what the hell? Northerners are weird, calling it billiards. Northerners? Bro, I'm from Illinois. I'm like the most like middle of the road guy ever. Besides, billiards is its name. Pool is just another name for it. Besides, billiards is a subtype of pool. Anyway, billiards is like its own thing, and then 8-ball is a different game from billiards. You know? Like, the one where you play solids and stripes is different from the one where you play in sequential order, right? Sure, you play them similarly, but they're different. They're different. And I'll tell you, I'm different. And then foosball is neat. So we've been playing D&D, right? We've been playing this campaign every Sunday for a while. Upside, very fun. I like D&D, folks. I do. I like playing as my dwarf cleric priest of war priest, cleric dwarf. It's so fun. Smacking people around. 8-ball and 9-ball, but both are playing pool. True. Nobody plays 9-ball, though. Let's be honest. Who plays 9-ball? Not me. 9-ball is like kiddie pool. But yeah, we've been playing a lot of sessions. We play it like every Sunday, or we did play it every Sunday. But unfortunately, the sessions have been going until 2 to 4 a.m. and we're playing it as like a family group. So there are a couple of school-age kids in there who, you know, they're young and they shouldn't be up until 4 a.m. or 2 a.m. to begin with, let alone up doing something so cerebral. And we've been going from like 7 p.m. to 2 to 4, right? Which is like, that's, I'll be honest, personally, that's too much for me. I personally, on a Friday night, would like to start later and end earlier. I think 4 hours is enough time. If we went from 8 to midnight, that's enough time, right? Or alternatively, we go like 6 to 10. But I don't want to play for 7 hours. Or 9 hours, or 8 hours, right? Because that's just too much D&D. And so the compromise was move it to Friday or Saturday. Because Sunday nights, not with Monday being a school day, that can't stand. But what that does mean, though, is that I'm up at the right hour to play D&D, and then after D&D, I can get online down here, do what I have been doing, this playthrough I have been doing. More will be revealed once the first YouTube video on Xander comes out of 2025. And then, aside from that, you know, aside from that, we also have my brain turning off. Help me, help me. Oh my god, my brain is not working very well. The stream. The Saturday morning stream, right? After D&D. You know, the Saturday morning stream. That's gonna be fun. And so yeah, we got the foosball table, right? And pool and all of that, right? And we played some of that. We built that on New Year's Eve. Then I had some champagne, some people had some wine, some people had some sparkling wine, or sparkling champagne or whatever, which is basically, it's just fucking juice. It's not alcoholic. It's just juice, right? And we toasted it outside at midnight and set off fireworks. It was great. We set off like small fireworks, so it wasn't anything too crazy. And then I ate some food. It was some good food, too. We just had Epiphany dinner as well. Epiphany dinner. Very good. Mac and cheese. Baked mac and cheese, I should add. Ham. Greens. Very delicious. Very cool holidays. Holiday season is over on Epiphany, so we're now getting back into normalcy. We're going to be taking down decorations soon. Getting ready to do a little bit of spring cleaning. And, oh yeah, there are 8 inches of snow outside on top of it all. I'm sure a lot of it is melted down, but still, it snowed a lot. 8 inches, quite a lot of snow. Almost enough to fit me. It's crazy. But I'll tell you one thing. And I'll tell you it for free. You don't have to pay for this one. It was a great time. And I've had a great new year so far as well. Great is how I would describe 2025 so far. And I'm going to try and make it even better. So tell me a little bit about your guys' holidays, eh? I'm sure somebody's got to have something interesting to say about the holidays. I will tell you though, this year, I kind of felt like the older brother shame of not having any presents to give for Christmas. Because I just couldn't afford any. You turned 22? Hoggers, 22, big age. That's a big one right there. You're now old enough to drink last year. Yeah, I mean, I felt a little bit of, like, financial shame. I was like, I can't afford Christmas presents. Oh, cool. Did they get along? I imagine they did. Imagine he was pretty excited to see his mom. Several years is a long-ass time for dogs, too. Oh, my gosh. Although I will say one thing. Like, dogs, they mature quick enough that, like, a long-living dog breed could realistically see their great-great-grandkids, right? Like, a year-and-a-half-old dog could have kids. He didn't interact much. He started on top of a couch. Oh, I see. So kind of just like, he stayed on top of the couch. Okay, so lazing. Lazing or just kind of like, I don't know. It's my mom. I don't want to, like, talk to my mom, you know? I don't know. I don't know how it all works out. Several years, dang. Okay. Oh, that's a speckle on my computer screen. I was wondering about that. Okay. Ultimate question. Ultimate damn question for everybody. Next stream, what should I do? What should I do next stream? I need to know. It's a need to know basis, and I need to know. I think I'll put up a poll if I don't get like a solid answer today. I'll put up a poll with some options that I want to do. And then we'll go from there, right? With that being said, I think that the stream has went on long enough. I think that I have spent a good deal of time talking about the plan for the future, talking about the past, present, all of that, and, you know, reminiscing a little bit. We've got more to do, and I need to get myself in position to do that mentally, physically, etc. And I'm feeling a little tired. So I'm going to call it. 2 hours, I know. Short stream, I know. But we stream as long as we have the thing to do, and I don't have the thing to do. Gotta change the song, though. This song blows. Get out of here. It doesn't blow. It's just not a good outro song. Do I have an outro song that I could play? No. Not that. Go back to the playlists. Go back to the playlist. Go to the vibes. Click. Let's find one that's good. Yeah, I really don't have like a particular one. I need to work on that. That's intro-ass music. Help me, chat. It's been so long. Yo, what's up, Citro? It's been a while, eh? Been a heck of a minute. Music. Let's just find what's in MISC. Not that. Not that. Not that. That'll get me copyright claimed. It's hard to... Okay, I gotta get this figured out sometime. I'm gonna probably work for a while. Get this figured out again. It's been so long. What's this? Not that. Oh my god. You did tune in at the start a little? Ah. I must have missed it because of all the technical difficulties. Dude, why is it so loud? Turn it down. Not that. Try this. No. No. I mean, that's cool, but... Nope. Nope. Okay, yeah, this one will work. All right, chat. It's been a good day. A good little stream. We got a lot talked about. We covered a lot of problems and a lot of things that we're going to do. We've got a plan. Big schedules incoming. Community Saturdays returning, consistency being king, and content being pog. I really hope that 2025 is going to be a good one. You know? It's going to be a crazy year for me. I know it's going to be a crazy year for you. 2024 was a slow year. It was a year that was filled with trials and tribulations, difficulties, and, a lot of anxiety. It was also a year that was filled with a lot of new developments for myself personally, understandings, big things happening, and clarity. Is it the best year? No. Is it a worst year? Some may say yes, some may say no. It was another year. But this year, 2025, this is a year that we can make better. That I want to help make better for you guys and for myself. And it's a year that I hope is a very happy new year. With that being said, thank you, everybody, so much for watching. Happy New Year 2025. And I will see you next mission.